tribe of Judah.
Yah brought us back to bondage. We were sold by a brother's hand. Yes, we were sold for slaves, but we're not African. Brought to this land by ships to be bond women and men. We may be in America, but we're not American. We are Judah. The so-called Negro today, lost from the knowledge. We are Judah,
The tribe of Judah.
lost from the knowledge. Yeah, yeah.
Tribe of Judah.
The so-called Negro today. If Islam was the answer, we have no yoke upon our necks. We'd be living in our own land with lots of self-respect. But in this land there's no ease, and that feet shall have no rest. For these curses have been upon us for past disobedience. We are Judah, oh
The tribe of Judah.
whom our brothers shall praise, lost from the knowledge.
The tribe of Judah.
The so-called Negro today, we are Judah,
The tribe of Judah.
whom our brothers shall praise, lost from the knowledge. Oh
The tribe
yeah.
of Judah.
The so-called Negro today.
Judah is Yah's home. The scepter will never depart from Judah. We are from the royal line, and Yah will
Brought to
never
this
forget us.
land by ships, yeah, to be bond women and bond men. We may be in America, but we're not American. We are Judah, oh
Tribe
yeah,
of Judah.
whom our brothers shall praise, lost from the knowledge. Yeah,
tribe of Judah.
the so-called Negro today. We are Judah. Oh, you gotta hear me,
Tribe
y'all.
of Judah.
Whom my brothers shall praise, but we've been lost in the wilderness, y'all. We are Judah.
The
Broken
tribe
in
of
the
Judah.
they can't find a way. We are Judah. Yeah.
Tribe of Judah.
Come back to who you are. Yeah.
All right. I'm back. My name is Yamsuf Williams, and this is the Real Talk for Real People study program. A program where we deeply investigate the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Yaakov. We turn over no leaf as far as his chosen people are concerned. And we certainly give attention to the enemies of Yah, because the evidence suggests, infer, and imply that they are the enemies of the Most High chosen people. Not only Yah, Yamsuf, but my lovely Isha, strictly in Hebrew, my wife, which is the administrator of the show, Nasanya, a daughter of Zion, as all of you daughters of Zion should be doing to help regulate the studies of the Most High and lending your voices into the ethos, as Nasanya does on this program. But Nasanya has been down in the weather, and I won't be calling upon her tonight, but she's standing her post. She's showing her due diligence and moral obligation for the Most High, and certainly for this nation. She's at her post, but I won't call upon her to make any comments or commentaries. Reason being, she's under the weather. And being her Isha, simply her being my Isha, it's incumbent upon me to look after her best interests. And Brother Cottrell, Sonia and I are personal friends. Brother, your brother, and fellow elder, Brother Cottrell of New York City, who always does his due diligence and moral obligation as such, as an elder, as all elders should be doing, all cognizant and conscious elders, not any elder, but all connected, cognizant, and conscious elders, as Brother Cottrell. But before I call upon Brother Cottrell, I simply like to make some comments. A lot of you may be confused about a lot of things as far as the motherland is concerned, so-called Africa. You see, not only the Shemites, the Israelites, were taken into captivity, the Hamites were taken into captivity also, because we looked up to them. So if you find some sportage in the nation, some colonization in the nation, the Hamite nation, don't be surprised. That's part of the punishment. But it won't be everlasting. Certainly in regards to the punishment of the Israelites. You see, the Israelites have to do something. They got to turn away from the Hamites, trying to think they're better than us. Got to turn away from other nations and their gods, the Hamites and their gods. And turn back to our God, the only Elohim, the living God. Yeah. And so that would help the Hamites too. See, we're all connected in some shape, form, or fashion. But you have to do your processes, your due diligence, by virtue of your studies, and utilization of wisdom and understanding, to be able to garner what I just said. Or simply you'll remain totally confused about everything. Think that colonization in itself, for the Hamitic brothers and sisters and friends are concerned, it's just the way it is. No, it's not just the way it is. The Hamites were taken into captivity. And what I mean by the Hamites, those who you call by the Roman Greco name, the Egyptians, the Mizraim, their true name. They are Hamitic people. Because I said we looked up to them, I suspect we turned to their gods. Thus they were taken into captivity also. And so if colonization has hindered and helped and hurt them, it goes without saying. But you would only notice if you did your due diligence and studies as far as the Most High Word is concerned. Praise Yah. So without further ado, I will offer a blessing to the students. Lord of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, all praises and blessed be unto your name. Bless these students, Yah. Give them wisdom. Give them understanding. Give them humility. And yeah, I would there again ask to give them some love. Learn to love themselves and anyone that remotely looks like them. Praise and bless your holy name, God. Hallelujah. So without further ado, let me introduce my friend, Brother Cottrell, my fellow elder of New York City. Brother Cottrell, may the Most High bless you. Your mic is hot.
Thank you, Brother Yamsuf Ari. May the Most High bless you as well as my sister, Nisanya. May the Most High bless her with healing, and may she get well soon. Bless Yah, O my soul, and all that's within me. Bless his holy name. Giving all praise, honor, and glory to the Holy One of Yisrael, the Elohim of our fathers, the Elohim of our nation. Thank him for life, health, and strength. for the ability to share his word, which is very insightful, even for us. Praise Yah.
Praise Yah. Thank you, Brother Cottrell. Praise Yah. Well, fellow students, as my fellow elder, Brother Cottrell, is ready to proceed in his studies, I'm ready to proceed. Brother Cottrell, are you ready to proceed?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Brother Cottrell. We begin the studies in the book of Tehillim. If you're unfamiliar with this name of this book, you might be more familiar, with the Greco-Roman word Psalms. Chapter 85. This song is written by the sons of Korah. And Brother Cottrell gave you some background on these brothers. Asir, Elkanah, and Abishah, sons of Korah. These gentlemen went against their father, Korah, because their father went against the Most High. And so they wrote some lovely music. Brother Cottrell will conclude the studies tonight in the book of Vayikra. Now, if you're unfamiliar with this name of this book, perhaps you're more familiar with the Greco-Roman word Leviticus, chapter 24. In that chapter, it talks about the care of the tabernacle lamps. It wasn't a temple yet. It was a tabernacle. The bread of the tabernacle, it wasn't a temple yet. It was a tabernacle. The penalty for blasphemy. And that basically concludes that chapter. So let us begin. Turn with us to the book of Tehillim, chapter 85. And you can learn more about these brothers, sons of Korah, in Exodus 6:24. So let us continue. Sons of Korah writes, Yah, you have been favorable to your land. Yah sees the land that we inherited. It's his land. As we all should see it as his land. It's our inheritance by way of the Most High. You have brought back the captivity of Yaqub. Simply in the beginning, and it's true. Abraham was there. And we were brought back. Yaqub was there. Isaac was there in his place. So the writer writes, you have brought back the captivity of Yaqub, meaning brought back from Mazaram, Egypt. You have forgiven the iniquity of your people. He certainly did, and he certainly will. Only when we are in alignment and with formation and compliance with the Most High. As our ancients had to get into alignment, formation, and compliance with the Most High. And as a result, you have covered all their sin. He did, and he will, in our regard. Shelah, the writer wrote, meaning to meditate on what I just read in the song. Yah, you have been favorable to your land. You have brought back the captivity of Yaqub. You have forgiven the iniquity of your people. You have covered all their sins. 7:3. As a result, you have taken away all your wrath against our nation, historically, and will do contemporary. All your wrath. You have turned from the fierceness of your anger. 4. Who do we seek restoration from? So-called Black Lives Matter? Wearing a placard on your shape, I'm not knocking you. Wearing saying that you're a man. Look at me, love me, like me. voted in? No, brothers and sisters. There's only one way. Whoever put us in this situation is the one that restores us from this situation. Restore us, O Yah, of our keyword salvation. That's who we look to. The only entity, the only processes, and cause your anger toward us to see. It's a framework, brothers and sisters. And the writer writes a question. Stanza 5. Rhetorical in a sense. Will you be angry with us forever? Will you prolong your anger to all the generations? Stanza 6. Will you not revive us again? The framework, brothers and sisters. Not no other processes, but this processes. Will you revive us? That is the only way we will be revived. That your people may rejoice in you. Show us your mercy, Yah. We're not looking for the mercy of anybody else. We shouldn't be looking for the mercy of anyone else. We should seek the mercy of the Most High. Show us your mercy, Yah, and grant us, as a result of that, your salvation, which is our salvation. Stanza 9. We all ought to have our ears open, the writer writes, to this extent, by virtue of studies in our regard. I will hear what Yah, the Elohim, will speak, by virtue of study of the Most High. For he will speak peace. No, not war, brothers and sisters. I know a lot of you may be bent on revenge and want to do something to people, but that ain't the way this goes. That's not the framework. He says he will speak peace to his people and to his saints. He considers us as saints. The writer of the sons of Korah writes. And he tells us, but let them not turn back to folly. His people. What do I mean by that? Not studying the Most High. Seeking other gods. Casting the Most High word behind them. Yeah, the writer writes, let them not turn back to the folly. Says the 9. Surely his salvation is near to those who fear him. Here's the beginning of wisdom and understanding. If you don't have any fear for the Most High, you won't get any wisdom and understanding. It gives you the framework, brothers and sisters. And it says, that glory, what is that glory? Yah is that glory, may dwell in our land. We want Yah, that glory, to dwell in our land along with us. It's framework, brothers and sisters. Stanza 10. Study these words. Look at the framework. Mercy and truth have met together. You need some mercy and you need some truth. Righteousness and peace have kissed. You need some righteousness and you need some peace. Truth shall spring out of the earth as a result of that. As a result of what, Yamsu? Mercy and truth, righteousness and peace. Truth shall spring out of the earth. A domino effect. The domino effect continue on. And righteousness shall look down from heaven. Stanza 12. Yes, the Elohim will give what is good. Yah will give what is good. That's why we all be crying out to him. That's why we ought to be seeking solutions from Yah. That's why we all be seeking mercy and truth from Yah, righteousness and peace from Yah, and truth that springs out of the earth from Yah, and righteousness that look down from heaven from Yah. Yes, Yah will give what is good, contingent upon that. And our land, once we're back, will yield its increase. The sons of Korah were talking in this juncture in history, but they were projecting a message in the music to us in these contemporary times, in this modern day universal captivity. It gives you some frameworks, what to look for. Righteousness, when we go before him, Yah. Not know any way the wind blows. Do what you want to do, how you want to do it. No. There's a framework in play here. They're projecting to us. Righteousness will go before him. Yeah, that's why it's urgently important that we study the word of God and that we're consistent in our studies. Just like our kings were. We should be just as consistent. And as a result, righteousness will go before him, Yah, and shall make his footsteps. Yah's word, our pathway. That's what it's saying. See, a lot of you want to go about every Tom, Dick, and Harriet's word. You want to worry about where you had captive their word. You want to worry about your brothers and sisters' words. Any one of those I just mentioned word ain't going to amount to a hill of beans. And any one of those words doesn't matter because it doesn't mean anything. The only thing that matters that means anything and shall make his footsteps, his word, our pathway. And the only way you can know our pathway, his footsteps, is by virtue of study of the Most High Word. And the study of the Most High Word alone. And that's it. But unfortunately, we try to make everything hard when it's quite simple. Thank you, Yah. Thank you, sons of Korah, for projecting a message in the music. And thank you, fellow students, for paying close attention. Praise Yah and bless his holy name. Brother Cartwright, any comments on the commentaries?
All praise to the Holy One of Israel for the sons of Korah. At least they wasn't on the same path as their father. What did catch my eye was the use of the term saint. You know what the Hebrew word for saint is?
Break it down, bro, so like we're 3 years old.
The Hebrew word for saint is Kwadosh. And Kwadosh means holy. Kwadosh or Kodesh or Kwadosh is the masculine noun, set apartness, sacredness. What else does it say? Kodesh, from a sacred place or thing, really abstract, sanctity, consecrated, dedicated, hallowed, a hallowed thing, holiness, most holy. And they put the word saint and sanctuary. So I'm sure we've heard that word saint because they use it a lot in Christianity. And it actually doesn't apply to any of them because none of them are holy or considered holy by Yah. But are we considered holy? In order to be considered holy, we have to walk that path that Yah or the sons of Korah mentioned in the end. Righteousness shall go forth before him and shall set us in the way of his steps. That's the only way you're going to be Kwadosh. That's the only way you're going to be a saint. That's the only way you're going to get the salvation. They mentioned salvation 3 times in this chapter. The only way you're going to get salvation is by walking Yah's path. Praise Yah and bless his holy name.
Thank you, Brother Cottrell. Praise Yah and bless his holy name. As promised, Brother Cottrell will conclude the studies tonight in the book of Barika Adisa Viagra, chapter 24. Cottrell, my friend, may the Most High bless you, give you wisdom and understanding and humility. You have the mic.
Thank you, Brother Yam Sufari, and may the Most High do the exact same thing for you. Praise
Thank you,
Yah
brother. I'm very appreciative.
and bless his
Thank
holy
you.
name.
Hallelujah.
Giving thanks and praise to the Holy One of Israel for the great prophet Moshe, who gives us the order of our nation, the history of our nation, and Torah Yah he did, because we would be Negroes, Black, colored, African American, Seventh-day Adventists, Jehovah Witnesses, and all kind of things under the sun, but who we really are. So the fact that Yah preserved the works and the words of Moshe the prophet, we can look into our past and see what Yah required of us as a nation. In the 24th chapter of the book of Vayikra, it goes on to say, then Yah spoke to Moshe, saying, command the children of Israel that they bring you pure oil of pressed olive for the light, to make the lamps burn continually. That light was never supposed to go out. It's called the eternal light. It's supposed to burn day and night. Outside the veil of the testimony in the tabernacle of meeting, Aaron shall be in charge of it from evening until morning before Yah continually. It shall be a statute forever in your generations. He shall be in charge of the lamps on the pure gold lampstand before Yah continually. And the 5th verse goes on to say, you shall take fine flour and bake 12 cakes with it. 2/10 parts of an ephah shall be in each cake. You shall set them in 2 rows, 6 in one row, on the pure gold table before Yah. And I'm sure we've seen those pans, those muffin pans in our houses. Or maybe they don't have them no more. I know we was growing up. They had them muffin pans, and they would have the little cutouts where you pour your dough in, and they had them 6 in a row on each side. It said, every Shabbat, he shall set it in order before Yah continually, being taken from the children of Israel by an everlasting covenant. And it shall be for Aaron and his sons, and they shall eat it in a holy place, for it is most holy to him, from the offerings of Yah made by fire, by a perpetual statute. So anytime the children of Israel brought offerings to Yah, it belonged to the priest for them to consume and to burn in the fire before Yah. In the 10th verse, it goes on to say, the penalty for blasphemy. Now the son of an Israelite woman, whose father was Mizraim, went out among the children of Israel. And this Israelite woman's son and a man of Israel found each other in the camp. An Israelite woman's son blasphemed the name of Yah and cursed. And so they brought him to Moshe. His mother name was Shalomith, the daughter of Dibri of the tribe of Dan. Then they put him in custody that the mind of Yah might be shown to them. And Yah spoke to Moshe, saying, take outside the camp him who has cursed. Let all who heard him lay their hands on his head, and let all the congregation stone him. Then you shall speak to the children of Israel, saying, whoever curses his Elohim shall bear his sin, and whoever blasphemes the name of Yah shall surely be put to death. All the congregation shall certainly stone him, the stranger as well as him who is born in the land. When he blasphemes the name of Yah, he shall be put to death. Whoever kills any man shall surely be put to death. Whoever kills an animal shall make it good, animal for animal. If a man causes disfigurement of his neighbor, as he has done, so shall it be done to him. Fracture for fracture. You break my arm, your arm got to be broke. Pluck out my eye for eye, I got to pluck out your eye. Tooth for tooth, As he has caused disfigurement of a man, so shall it be done to him. And it's done immediately. This way, we prevent violence against one another in the land. And whoever kills an animal shall restore it, but whoever kills a man shall be put to death. You shall have the same law for the stranger and for one from your own country, for I am Yah, your Elohim. Then Moshe spoke to the children of Israel and they took outside the camp him who had cursed and stoned him with stones. So the children of Israel did as Yah commanded Moshe. So what's interesting about this particular story is that we know that Abraham married an Egyptian woman. Her name was Hagar. We know that Joseph married an Egyptian woman, the daughter of a priest. I forget her name. And we know that Moshe married an Ethiopian woman. But here we see an Israelite woman married to a man from Mizraim, which shows that that was allowed. Unfortunately for them, their son cursed Yah and blasphemed his name. And we already know that Yah told us in the wilderness, you shall not take the name of Yah in vain. And he was serious about it. So the fact that people heard this young man blaspheme Yah, curse him, something had to be done. And unfortunately, his life had to be taken. All praise to the Holy One of Yisrael. Praise Yah and bless his holy name.
Praise Yah, Brother Cartel, and bless his holy name. The only thing I can say about that, Brother Cartel, these historical facts wasn't left just for the sake of just seeing it. It was giving you some idea, protocol, and procedures and some framework how to proceed in regard. And I took this point to matter, Brother Cartel and fellow students, and Lasagna, because Lasanya's own post, but she's not. I'm not asking her to respond because of not feeling well. That's why King David, young King David, when he came upon Goliath, when he was taking his brothers some refreshments, and he heard Goliath blaspheming the Most High, he took issue with it. And that's why he made a good king. Because unlike some of us, we can hear them blaspheming Yah and then, okay, that's all right. Don't worry about it. And go right along with it as if they had said any of this. The least you can do is get you away from it. But some of you just right there, they just blaspheming Yah. Okay, that's all right. Some of y'all lost y'all minds. The least you can do when they're blaspheming Yah's name is say, walk away. But you know what? If you would do diligent and more obligated in your studies, your responses to the blasphemy of Yah's name will be somewhat equivalent to King David's. To some degree or another, it's true. I took many more nuggets out of that chapter. But I only compare the students when you get off the show today. Excuse me, the study session tonight. Sheila, take some time out. Go back over what Brother Cartier has shared with you tonight. Get some perspective. Get some framework. May the Most High bless you. Thank you, Brother Cartier. Brother Cartier, any additional comments on the commentaries?
Nope. That was pretty much it, Yamsu.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you, my friend.
Yamsu,
Yes, ma'am.
may I make a statement? I know I'm supposed to be quiet.
No, you ain't supposed to be quiet. You just feeling under the weather, but Brother
No.
Cartier and I like not like that. We treat you better than you treat us.
Whatever, I know. Y'all, whatever. All praise shalom, shalom, brother Catriel, shalom, family.
Shalom.
Um, shalom. I was just noticing here, and I was just um um an 11, and I like the way that whenever we're being explained something like here we're being told about the mother of the biracial son there. I like how they give us lineage, how we know who her father is, what tribe she came from, and things of that matter. I like that they don't just throw anything out there, don't give you anything, but they give us. We always get the lineage. Even we can get the mother, the father, the grandfather. Y'all always give us lineage, and I like that about this. All praises.
So, Sonya, lineage is important. But, Lasagna, do me a favor, beloved. We try to not use these words such as racist concerns because that's a false misnomer. That's a European concoction. We try to use
Right.
binational.
Well,
So let's try to use
nationality.
binational. Right.
Okay, by national. Okay.
Thank you, Lasagna. It's good to see you feeling quite happy because you know, Brother Kachi and I treat you better than you treat us.
Okay.
But
Thank you, Lasagna.
you made a valid point because we don't know who Matthew, Mark, Luke, Peter, Paul, Mary. We don't know what their lineage is.
Exactly.
They try to make up stuff, but not like
Mhm.
how it's explained and expressed when our ancient fathers wrote about people. They don't tell you who the Egyptian man was, though. But he was down with us. They didn't kill him.
Exactly.
He ain't blasphemy.
Lasagna, you made some great points, valid points, and we're very appreciative. And it's good to have your voice into the ethos, a daughter of Zion. Simply said, a hand that rocks the cradle to help facilitate the studies of the nation. And Brother Kachi and I, if I can speak for Brother Kachi, we're very appreciative to hear your voice. So you go relax, chillax, let Brother Kachi and I handle business. And when you're feeling better, get with it. Praise the Most High, Nasanya. And Nasanya, by the way, you know I love you, Isha. And you know Brother Kachi loves you like a brother. Thank you, Nasanya. Where, Brother
Thank
Kachi?
y'all.
What's it, Nasanya?
And I said thank you both. Thank you both of y'all. Thank both.
You're more than welcome. Well, Brother Kachi, fellow students, Nasanya, we've come to the end of the studies for the night. Lasagna has done her job, her due diligence and more obligation. Even though she's under the weather, she's still standing her post. Excuse me, her post. That shows her character. That shows her love for the Most High. That shows her love for this nation. It's something to imitate. Because why? She's imitating the word of Yah. Lasagna has done her due diligence and more obligation as a daughter of Zion, even at her worst moments. Unlike some of us, all daughters of Zion should be on deck. It don't have to be a study program. It can be in your homes with your children. Simply saying, hand the rocks to cradle. Praise the Most High. Thank you, Nasanya. Brother Cottrell, Nasanya and I, friend, our brother and fellow elder, always does his moral obligation and duties as such an elder, as all elders should be doing. All connected, all cognizant, all conscious elders should be doing exactly what Brother Cartier and I are doing, instructing the nation. It's simply not incumbent upon Nasanya as the daughter of Zion and Brother Cartier and I as elders. It's incumbent upon all of us gathered together to do the best, to do good by our nation. Fellow students, foreigners and strangers, Israelites alike, the Most High Word is going to work in spite of us or irregardless of us. But the Most High Word works for us individually, and we utilize the Most High Word. We study the Most High Word. We meditate on the Most High Word. We trust in the Most High Word. We let the Most High Word be our pathway. It's just that simple. Yet we make everything hard. The Most High Word for you individually, it works if you work it. Praise Yah and bless His holy name. I will say my shalom and good nights, and I will ask Brother Catriel to say his shalom and good nights and close it down for the night. Fellow students, may the Most High give you wisdom and understanding and humility. Praise Yah and bless His holy name. Shalom and good night. Brother Catriel, you have the mic.
Thank you, Brother Yamsuf Ari. And most I can see the blessing be with us. We love you, family. Shalom and good night.
You heard my brother. Shalom and good night.
Oh, oh. Somebody calling my name. I went down to see. Heard a little small voice calling down at me. How you know my name? Why you calling me? I don't know what to say. They said this was meant to be. Listen, calling out my name, calling me today. How can I break it down? I didn't know what to say. Listen, calling out my name, calling near and far. Tell me what you want. They said let me in your heart, let me in your heart, let wisdom in your heart. Let me in your heart, let wisdom in your heart, let me in your heart, let wisdom in your heart. Oh, let me in your heart, let wisdom in your heart. Somebody calling my name. I went down to see. Heard a little small voice calling down at me. How you know my name? How you know my name? Why you calling me? I don't know what to say. They said this was meant to be. This was meant to be. Calling my name, calling me today. How can I break it down? I didn't know what to say. They calling out my name, calling near and far. Tell me what you want. They said let me in your heart, let me in your heart, let wisdom in your heart. Ooh, yeah. Let me in your heart, let wisdom in your heart. Let me in your heart, let wisdom in your heart. Oh, let me in your heart, let wisdom in your heart. Let me in your heart, let wisdom in your heart. Ooh, yeah. Let me in your heart, let wisdom in your heart. Let me in your heart, let wisdom in your heart. Oh, let me in your heart, let wisdom in your heart. Let me in your heart, let wisdom in your heart. Let me in your heart, let wisdom in your heart. Call your name.
Does not wisdom call, and understanding put forth her voice? In the top of high places by the way, where the paths met, she stands. Beside the gates at the entry of the city, at the coming in at the doors, she cries aloud. Unto you, O men, I call, and my voice to the sons of men. O ye thoughtless, understand prudence, and ye fools, be ye of an understanding heart. Hear, for I will speak excellent things, and the opening of my lips shall be right things.